Hello. Today's sequence is all about grounding and stability. We'll take some poses that evoke strength. We'll pay attention to what's going on in the feet, and we'll focus on long, deep diaphragmatic breaths. To begin, just bring your pinky finger and your ring finger to your thumb, extending your index and middle finger. This is Bu or Earth Mudra, a very grounding gesture. And then bringing those extended fingertips to the mat on either side of you. Bring your eyes closed if you're comfortable with that, or just lower your gaze and start to bring the attention to the breath as it moves in through the nose and out through the nose. Not changing anything in these first few breaths. Just noticing the connection between your fingertips and the mat, between your seat and the mat. And allowing your inhales to pull the crown of your head taller as your exhales root you down. And then lengthening the breath, pulling it deep into your belly. Exhale, release. And a few more deep belly breaths. Belly expands on the inhale, contracts on the exhale. And go ahead and bring the eyes open. We'll come to our back, feet forward on the mat, head to the back of the mat, soles of the feet on the mat, and hands planted on the floor. Taking a moment to really press the hands and the feet into the floor. Again, noticing that connection, that stability of the ground. And then we'll allow ourselves a little adult tantrum here. So pounding the hands and feet into the floor forcefully if you want to. Can be fast, can be slow. Just allow yourself for a moment to be a toddler experiencing an emotional moment. This can be kind of a silly exercise. You can yell if you want to. Just allow yourself to get some energy out. If anything has been on your mind today, release it into the ground as you pound your hands and feet. And then come to stillness. Long, deep inhale through the nose. Release it through the mouth. Take another one just like that. Inhaling. Breathing out forcefully. And then taking hold of your knees, rolling up to a seated position, and then through tabletop. We'll just move into some cat-cows here. Feet are flat. Hands are flat. Again, just pressing the tops of the feet and the palms of the hands into the mat. Inhaling, rolling the belly down, the chin up, the shoulders back. Exhaling, rounding the back. Taking a few more just like that. And then bringing your hands back toward your heels, we'll lift our knees, tuck the toes under, bring the knees wide. Soles of the feet come to the mat, and we're in a Malasana squat. Again, seeing how much surface area of the mat you can cover with your feet. And we'll come up and down a few times, inhaling arms overhead as we rise. Exhaling, bending right back down into that squat, hands to heart. Two more just like that, inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. And then inhaling up. Reach all the way up. Heel toe your feet in so that they're about hip width apart. Reach the fingertips nice and tall and high, mountain here. Again, cover as much surface of the mat as you can with your feet as you spread out your toes. Fingertips are spread wide. Get really tall. On your exhale, we'll dive forward and start to walk hands and feet toward the front of the mat. And once we get here, plant the hands on the mat, bending the knees as generously as you need to accomplish this, or maybe even finding some blocks for under the hands. And then we'll just start to bend into one knee, straighten the other leg. Maybe we lift a heel as we straighten the leg, just pedaling out through the feet. Taking these elephant walks, maybe imagining the serenity and strength of an elephant as it slowly walks. Then planting feet down, inhale, sweeping the arms overhead, finding that high mountain again. Exhale, bow forward one more time. And on your inhale, step your right foot back, left foot is forward. We're on the ball of the right foot, the back foot, inhaling the arms overhead, coming to a high lunge and taking a few breaths here. Again, feeling for strength in this shape. As you're ready, let's spin the right hand down, the left hand forward, right heel comes, right foot comes parallel to the back of the mat, and we find our warrior two shape, bending into the front knee. And again, spreading out the toes. Feeling the connection between the feet and the ground, between the legs and the feet, between the torso and the legs, between the arms and the torso. One long, strong line. Now let's cartwheel the hands to frame that front foot. Step the back foot up to meet the front. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's come to the other side, inhaling the arms up and overhead. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, step the left foot back, right foot is forward. Look forward, and then inhale the arms overhead, high lunge. Again, breathing here. And now left hand back, right hand forward, opening up into warrior two. Arms are parallel to the floor, feeling really strong here. And then cartwheeling the hands to frame the front foot, stepping the back foot up to meet the front. We're in our forward fold again, and planting the hands on the mat. Let's take a few more of those elephant walks, bending deeply into one knee and then the other, straightening one foot at a time, one leg at a time. And then heel toe the feet as wide as the mat. Toes are out to the sides, heels are in a little bit, sitting back down into our squat, looking forward, pressing out through those hips. And again, spreading out those toes. We're going to come up and down 3 more times, inhaling arms overhead and up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Stay up. Heel toe the feet in. High mountain pose. Reach. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's lift our arms overhead again. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhale, step the left foot back this time. Right foot is forward. We're on the ball of the left foot, the back foot. Inhale the arms overhead. High lunge again. Taking a few breaths. And then spinning that back heel down, turning the toes out a little bit, maybe bringing hands to prayer position overhead, warrior one, looking forward. Hips are square to the front of the mat, bending into that front knee. And left hand down, right hand forward, warrior two, back foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Next, inhale, reach both arms up overhead, point the toes out toward the sides of the mat, heels in star pose, reach, get tall. Exhale, you can come forward, finding a wide-legged forward fold, and maybe bending into one leg and then the other. And see if you can plant your hands here again, seeing how much you need to bend your knees to make that happen. But allowing your feet to be grounded, your hands to be grounded, really connecting to the earth here. And then inhale, reach up and overhead. Exhale, pivot those left toes out, right foot is back, warrior two the other way. And then cartwheel the hands to frame the front foot, turn onto the ball of that back foot, and we'll rise up to a high lunge from right here. Taking a few breaths. And then spinning the back heel down, bringing hands to prayer, finding our warrior one facing forward with strength. And then turning both toes out to face the side, the long edge of the mat. Hands are tall again, reach really tall. And this time we'll just bring the hands down to the mat and walk them to face that forward foot, stepping up the back foot to meet the front, finding our forward fold again, and heel, toeing the feet out again, toes out, heels in, coming into our squat. Maybe the hips are a little bit more open this time. And let's try that root and rebound motion one final time. Inhaling, arms up and overhead. Exhaling back down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Last one, inhaling up. Exhaling down. And now we stay, push those knees back a little bit, brighten the chest forward, look forward, palms to heart. And from here, you can just set your seat down, plant your feet on the mat, and come back to a reclined position. And we'll just bring knees to chest now, giving yourself a little hug, maybe rolling side to side or front to back, giving your back a little massage. And then reaching, if you want, for the shins or for the outside edges of the feet, finding a happy baby, a nice counterpoint to that adult tantrum we threw earlier. And just pulling down on the feet, allowing some opening in the hips. Knees come a little closer to the mat on every exhale. Or maybe we just play and explore here, extending one leg and then the other, moving around. And then feet back to the mat, feet plant about mat width apart, knees together. And hands come out to the sides, maybe palms down. Once again, connecting to both hands and feet, rooting easily into the earth. The low back connecting to the earth. Everything easy and relaxed here in this constructive rest. And then bringing one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Maybe return your breath to that deep belly breath, the hand on the belly rising on the inhale and falling on the exhale. And you can stay here in this constructive rest position, breathing for as long as you would like. This is where I'll leave you for today.